Last winter, I spent Christmas week completely alone for the first time in my life. My wife had gone to visit her sister out of state, and I stayed back because my office refused to approve my leave. Our house sat on the edge of a quiet town, surrounded by trees and lawn, empty roads. Most families on our street left for the holidays, which turned the entire neighborhood into something that felt abandoned. At first, I enjoyed it. The silence felt peaceful. No traffic. No voices. Just the sound of wind brushing against frozen branches. I made myself dinner, turned on the TV, and tried to enjoy the loneliness. That was my mistake. On the third night, while washing dishes around 7 p.m., I heard something that didn't belong. At first, I thought the TV volume was glitching, but then I realized it wasn't coming from inside the house. It was singing. Slow. Soft. Off-key. I turned off the TV and stood still. The sound floated through the air like it was being carried by the cold. A man's voice, singing a Christmas carol. Not cheerfully, almost mechanically. I walked toward the front window and pulled the curtain back just an inch. There was a man standing near my mailbox. He wasn't moving. Just standing there in the snow, facing my house, singing like he was rehearsing for no one. He didn't look drunk. He didn't look homeless. He looked unfinished. Like something about him wasn't fully there. I told myself it was probably some disturbed local and stepped away from the window. I locked the front door anyway. The singing didn't stop. 10 minutes passed. Then 15. The voice slowly grew closer. By the time it stopped, my front porch light flickered on by itself. That's when I heard the knock. Not loud. Not urgent. Just 3 slow taps. I didn't answer. Another knock followed, this time closer to the door, like he leaned into it. "Hello," the man whispered. My heart slammed against my ribs. I stayed silent, hoping he would leave. Instead, the whisper turned into humming. The same tune. Over and over. Then the humming stopped. Footsteps crunched away from the porch. I thought it was over. I went upstairs, locked my bedroom door, and sat on the bed, trying to calm my breathing. Snow tapped gently against the window. Then my phone buzzed. Motion detected, backyard camera. I opened the app. The man stood directly under my bedroom window. Looking straight up. Smiling. I froze. His mouth opened, and he began singing again, louder now, almost excited. I yelled that I was calling the police. The singing stopped instantly. For 3 seconds, he didn't move. Then he ran. I heard heavy footsteps circle the house, followed by violent banging at the back door. He screamed raw, animalistic, like something breaking loose inside him. The door shook. The walls vibrated. I called 911 with shaking hands and locked myself inside the closet with a baseball bat. The banging lasted forever, until it suddenly stopped. Silence filled the house again. The police arrived 10 minutes later. They found muddy footprints in the snow leading from my backyard straight into the forest behind the house. They never found him. They told me to stay alert and lock my doors. That night, I left and never slept in that house alone again. But every Christmas, when the wind is quiet, I swear I hear humming outside my window.